Luna and the Whispering Stars, a magical library adventure. Have you ever wished upon a star and wondered if it heard you? Get ready for a tale where wishes turn into adventures among the stars. Every night, as the moon painted the sky with silver, Luna would drift off to sleep, a book nestled on her face, her dreams filled with sparkling stars. But Luna wasn't just reading stories, she was searching for them, hidden amongst the constellations, waiting to be discovered. Her home wasn't just any house, it was an old observatory perched high on a mountain, its roof open to the vast, twinkling universe. It was here, surrounded by telescopes and star charts, that Luna felt most at home, connected to the magic above. "Hi. I'm Luna," she'd say to anyone who would listen, her eyes shining like distant galaxies. "I believe every star is a story waiting to be read, a secret whispered across the cosmos." One night, as Luna peered through her telescope, searching for new constellations, she saw something truly extraordinary, a book, glowing softly, floating serenely above the moon. It shimmered with an otherworldly light, beckoning her closer. "That's impossible," she gasped, her heart pounding with excitement and disbelief. Books didn't float in the sky, did they? This had to be a dream, a figment of her imagination. Suddenly, her reading lamp, usually steady and reliable, began to flicker and float gently in the air. A soft whisper, like the rustling of pages, brushed against her ear. "Come find your chapter, little starseeker." She blinked, and the stars around her began to spin, faster and faster, until everything dissolved into a swirling vortex of light and color. Luna felt a strange sensation, like floating on a cloud, as the world transformed around her. When she opened her eyes, Luna found herself standing on a glowing platform, suspended in the middle of the sky. Books floated past her like comets, their pages flapping like the wings of celestial birds. Staircases made of pure light spiraled upwards, leading to unknown heights. A tall, shimmering figure appeared before her, radiating warmth and kindness. It was the bookkeeper, a being made of stardust and ink, its smile as gentle as the moonlight. "Welcome, Luna," the bookkeeper said, its voice like the chime of distant bells. "Welcome to the library of the sky, where every story ever imagined lives and breathes." "Is this real?" Luna whispered, her voice filled with awe. She reached out to touch a passing book, and her fingers tingled with magic. "As real as the stories you believe in," the bookkeeper replied, handing her a glowing page. "But only readers with wonder in their hearts may truly explore its wonders." "I'm full of wonder," Luna exclaimed, her eyes wide with excitement. "Also questions. And snacks," she added with a grin, pulling a small bag of star-shaped cookies from her pocket. She stepped onto a floating path made of starlight, each step echoing with the whispers of untold tales. As she touched the passing books, they opened to her thoughts, revealing glimpses of dragons soaring through the cosmos, space whales singing ancient songs, and invisible empires hidden among the stars. "I think I've dreamed this place before," she murmured, feeling a strange sense of familiarity, as if she had always known this magical library existed. Then, she saw a book that glowed brighter than all the others, its light pulsating with a captivating energy. It had her name on the cover, Luna. With trembling hands, she opened it, eager to discover the story that awaited her. But to her surprise, the pages were blank. "Where's my story?" she asked, her voice filled with disappointment. It hasn't been written yet, the bookkeeper explained, its eyes twinkling like distant stars. Your story is still unfolding, waiting for you to fill its pages. The blank page shimmered, and then, images began to appear. Luna as a baby, nestled under a blanket, listening to her mother read stories. Luna building her first telescope out of paper towel tubes, her eyes filled with determination. "These are my memories," she exclaimed, recognizing the moments that had shaped her love for the stars. "Your story is still being written," the bookkeeper said, "but only you can turn the page, Luna. Only you can decide what happens next." Luna walked deeper into the library, passing books filled with futures, with choices not yet made, with paths waiting to be explored. She realized that her story wasn't just about reading, it was about creating, about inspiring, about sharing her own unique voice with the world. "I don't want my book to be just about reading," she declared, her voice filled with newfound determination. "I want to write stories too, stories that will inspire others to look up at the stars and dream." The library walls glowed with approval, as if the very stars themselves were cheering her on. "Then go back, Luna," the bookkeeper said, its voice filled with encouragement. "Go back and start writing your own destiny." Luna nodded, her heart filled with purpose. She reached for her reading orb, its light now brighter than ever, and with a blink, she was back in her observatory. The stars outside twinkled, but now, they felt like old friends, whispering secrets and encouraging her to follow her dreams. She opened a new notebook, its pages crisp and white, waiting to be filled with her imagination. On the first page, she wrote, Chapter 1, The Girl Who Found the Library Between Stars. Outside, the wind whispered, more stories to come, and the stars above rearranged themselves into a constellation shaped like a book, a symbol of Luna's journey and the endless possibilities that lay ahead. "If the sky held a story just for you," Luna said, turning to the camera with a smile, "what would the title be? Tell me below, I'll add it to my dream list." From that night on, Luna read less and wrote more, filling her notebooks with tales of adventure, magic, and the boundless wonders of the universe. But she always looked up, just in case another page floated by, a reminder of the magical library that awaited her among the stars. The library of the sky was still out there, waiting for readers and writers like Luna, who dreamed big enough to find it. Now it's your turn. What kind of magical story would you write? Grab your own notebook, look up at the stars, and let your imagination soar. Share your story ideas in the comments below, and let's create a universe of wonder together. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more enchanting adventures. Who knows, maybe one day, we'll meet in the library of the sky.